How it do, how it be, how it is, everybody. Welcome in and welcome back. We're jumping back into Windfall. We are in the final quarter. Oh, not even quarter. This is our third year doing Windfall. We're in it. We're in those last stretches of where everything's kind of coming together, and I'm very excited. Last we left off, the party was in this Lurin cultist bunker of a kind within a fallen city ruin. There's a gang involved as well, known as the Grafters. They're horse thieves, and they've been known to do horrible, terrible things to others and themselves. If you think of Elden Ring and you think of that one boss that ripped off a dragon's head and put it on his arm, you're in the right ballpark. It's messed up.
Godfrey the Grafted deserves your respect. He has a pretty baller theme, just because he's lame in all other respects. Does not mean we forget about him.
Do you think his mid-cut scene, like, will stay lodged in my head for the rest of my life?
That's fair enough.
What a boss fight.
I'm SirFeffers, the humble dungeon master of the Longshot table, and to get a few of the announcements out of the way right out the gate, you can head over to the YouTube if you would like to, and get caught up on the 3 weekly streamed campaigns we have, as well as the various summer series that we've done and a lot of the various one-shots we've done as well. And if you would like to head over to our Discord, we have a phenomenal community that is as chaotic as they are wholesome. This episode is sponsored by Modern Artifice, a phenomenal artisanal dice crafter. If you use the code Longshot, you'll get 10% off. A little bit goes in my pocket as well. Currently working on some Longshot dice. Very excited about that. And finally, I do have a Patreon now that you are able to get access to if you so choose, where I will, depending on the tier of the Patreon, I will teach you how to run games, how I run games and stuff like that. And then at some lower tiers, some easier tiers, there are seats for off-stream one-shots. You thought I said your name, I didn't. But I think that's it for announcements. The amazing James Huggermuggard made this map on the fly, and it looks gorgeous. Huge shout out to Kiki's boyfriend. Amazing Bean. And I think that's it for announcements and recap. Let me throw it over to Yester the Bastard Hawthorne, aka Offbeat Outlaw.
What up? My name is Offbeat Outlaw. You can find me on YouTube and TikTok under the exact same name, and Twitch. You want to see the top 1% of Yone mid players in League of Legends while you're looking at them? I've done this thing that no one's ever done before called split pushing, and it's pretty good. The man who invented the car being like, you guys heard of wheels? It's new.
I love that you've gotten into League.
It's honestly surprising, because I'm not only am I into it, I'm having fun. I'm having a good time.
What's that like? I played League for years and years.
It's wild. I'm like, oh look, this is all new and shiny. I don't care about the meta. I have 2 swords.
Amazing. Yone is all sorts of fun.
But that's what I'm doing on Twitch. I play Yester the Bastard Hawthorne. I believe we're engaged in combat.
Mm-hmm.
Yester's swapped builds a couple of times now, but I'm finally back in my mostly bard shit with Fighter and Warlock being level 2 and 1. I'm no longer stepping on the shoes of our paladins. I will still be dealing lots of damage, as is my birthright. Pass on to Jared.
Yo, I'm Jared. Also Gene. Nothing new with Jared, but Gene found a notebook with his parents' names in a cult hideout, so, you know, not feeling positive about that. I don't know if he's a positive guy anyway. Probably not. More importantly, someone might be ascending. Luna.
Hi, I'm LunaWolfSpirit. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram, and I play Seek the Storm Player, the Storm Sorcerer Tempest Cleric that may be ascending to godhood. Doesn't feel too positive about it, but it's happening, so we gotta figure something out. I also blow stuff up, so I don't know.
Always fun. All right, gang. let's get back into this nonsense, shall we? I'm very excited. Go ahead and roll initiative in this hallway across the way. Sia's a little farther back, but the rest of the
strong with a
player-
nat one.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh no!
See if we can go
no.
lower.
Wait a minute! That's like unprecedented for Offbeat. Wait a minute.
Talk about unprecedented. How about a 19? We've switched places.
Curious.
Got a 14 for me.
14 and 19 for Jean. Excellent. There's only the one cultist before you. I forgot to pull out my dice. How dare I? I couldn't. And he looks shaken, but he looks very determined to try to at least get away from the party. You don't see a ton of fight in him. There is some competency, and the competency alone is what's telling him, hey, you're not going to win this fight. You got to get out of here. He is going directly after Jean, though.
Make sure to not use my reaction.
There you go.
I gotta go first.
Mm-hmm. This vampiric entity spits vile at you in a language that I don't believe you know.
God, where are my languages? I don't know. Elven and Common. Maybe there's another one in there somewhere, but
You would not recognize this
probably
language.
not. All right. Well, heck, I don't friggin'. How many attacks? I got 2 attacks. All right, we're just gonna shoot him.
Okay.
We're gonna try to shoot him. 16.
Pop, pop. 16 hits.
Oh heck yeah. How about a nat 20 to start it off?
Okay.
Holy crap.
Goodbye,
Well,
vampire.
what are my spell slots looking like? Maybe we'll burn a 2. So 6. Where's my dice roller? Alright, so 3, 6, 12. D8. All right.
Oh, thank you, Sia. Offbeat, if I could get stats, and then Gene, when you're done with this turn, if I could get stats in the chat.
I'm done already. 68 radiant and such damage.
Okay. Well, he's bloodied, and I'm gonna roll for shock.
Oh, it's been a while.
That was he fails. He rolls a 3 on his con save,
Rip.
and you're gonna watch. What is this? How'd you go? What is this? What does this action look like?
When you said spit vial, were you literal or just?
No, just a
Okay.
just screeching
Well,
at you in a.
Then he's just stone faced, raises shotgun and pop pop.
Okay.
Just real
Yeah.
business.
Just pop pop, and then you watch as the back hallway kind of splats red, and the rib bone is a little exposed, and half his jaw is out as he turns back towards you with a shock in his face, his mouth kind of hanging open.
You were thinking to leave anyway.
That's his turn because he's stunned. He ends his turn beginning to shake it off as
Rip this guy.
as Sia moves up from the back end or comes into sight from the back line. Beginning Sia's turn. I forgot to put on all my jewelry. I don't know what I was thinking. It's crazy.
I'll pop a shatter on him.
Ooh, okay. Do you have to move up for that?
I got 6 feet of range.
Oh my god. All right, excellent. Then I make a save, I believe.
Con save, yeah.
Con save.
Need a 16.
I got a 14, 12 plus 2.
Okay. Ow.
What was that, Luna? You were,
Yeah, what was that?
no sound came
I
out.
said, how is 4 lightning damage sound?
Okay.
Sounds kind of nice, actually.
Mhm.
Might loosen up the old
Electric
old-
shock therapy.
tense, the old tense back muscles.
Okay. Bonus action?
But then that's it.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay, Dokale. All right. How's he looking? Is he looking injured?
Yeah, he's well past. He's 10 past bloody.
10 past bloody. Okay.
He's been done
Okay.
roughly 60 to 70 damage.
Okay. Well, I don't want to waste too many spell slots here because this guy's clearly a chump. I'm gonna hit with the second level. I'm gonna hit with a first level hex on him.
Okay.
It's an extra d6 per hit. You see, Yester begins just fingering out a little ditty on the fiddle. Could even say fiddling it out. And with my James the Gun, I'm going and Eldritch Blast. I'm going to take my attack action.
Okay.
Let's be. Let me get out Google Dice Roller. Roll 5d20.
Whenever you hit with an attack, yeah, that's gross.
Just a little baby. It's just a baby. That is going to be on the first hit. That is a 30 to hit.
30 hits.
Okay. That is going to be an 18 on the next one.
18 hits.
Okay. That is the lowest I roll. All 5 will hit.
Okay.
That is going to be one. There's going to be that's a d10. Okay, that's going to be 5d10 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5d6. Do I have invocations? Just quickly checking. No, I do not. So this is just going to be a little cheeky, small amount of damage.
Okay.
That is going to be 51 damage.
51. How do you want to do this? I mean, I didn't think he'd completely take the turn from him, but
Yester's just going with the little song going. It's just in a minor key. He's just gonna start ringing in the back of his head. He's, what's happening? And then fan the hammer, knocks out the knees, knocks out the stomach, and then as he falls over, rest at the head, bang.
slumps to the ground just in time for the wounds to suddenly seep out the vampiric mist we've seen before.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think you have a bonus action, correct?
I use my bonus action
Use
on
your bonus
Hex.
action. Then up to Jean as the vampiric mist slowly begins to fill the space.
Yeah, I don't really remember how it handles radiant damage. I'll just shoot it again.
All right.
I'll just shoot it. I mean, what else am I gonna do? What is that? 17 to hit, and then 26 to hit.
Both hit.
Nice. I'm gonna forego the smite this time around. 11.
another reminder, the kind of fallen angels that we've been coming across
34.
kept getting up unless they were dealt radiant damage. 34 is enough to squish this thing. Doesn't even get to have its final little yeehaw. All right.
All the yeehaws are ours.
You've yeed your last haw, bucko.
All right. Oops. Can I put that back? Oh. Okay, you need to go so that I can grab you. And then I'm not sure what this is. This circle.
I think it's my aura of
Protection. It's the aura protection.
Okay.
To give us better saving throws.
Okay. So you guys came down this long kind of elevator. That's to the north of you. You fought and cleared northwards of that, and you have explored most of the floor above that. Yeah.
We were being called down here by evil Mr. Man.
yeah.
Is he still taunting us?
You don't hear any immediate voices. You do also know that there's likely another floor down, but you don't know how to activate the mechanism to get it to go down another floor.
Right, because the head stopped talking to us. All right.
Make a perception check for me.
Is that a gang perception check or just?
Yeah, let's have the whole gang.
Good thing the whole gang is here, because that's an 8.
Well, I'll see you with the 9.
Ooh,
I got a
spicy.
dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
Oh heck yeah! One of
Thank
us
God.
is paying attention. I'm just
Man,
looking for
these-
more vampires. Like I don't know what walls are. I don't know what hallways are. I don't know any of that. I just know vampires, dead
Yes,
vampire, more
That's
vampires.
just thinking of quitty whips. Thinking of witty quips.
Also,
Like, I'm
Zelfir.
ascending. I must see everything.
Zelfir is also with you guys. The bard. The Tabaxi
yeah.
bard. He did come back and he has done his share of killing. With a natural 20. Sorry, with a dirty 20. You do hear a little bit of noise continuing southwards around that corner. Vague sounds of people suffering. You also feel like echoing through the halls, probably not on this floor. There's a big fight going on.
All right, what's our plan here? Do we go and investigate all the ruckus, or do we try and keep our we can't really keep our profile low at this point, but
No, what is
Well,
a
I
low
think we're
profile?
past
I don't know if I've ever had a low profile before in my life.
what are we supposed to
Well, I mean, we might as well go check on the ruckus, cause I don't know, maybe old Mr. Man is not as in as solid of a position as he thinks he is. Might give us a little bit of, I don't know, not leverage, but
Enemies of our enemies are usually okay with being friends with us, so I don't
Yeah.
suppose.
And
not a bad
Obadiah is
idea.
with us, correct?
Obadiah stayed behind and was like, I'm gonna defend this point because I'm in my suit of armor. I thought I was gonna fight, so I want to fight.
So,
yeah.
because it's
And-
an elevator, I'm gonna say that he's at the elevator just north of you guys. I'll
Okay.
put in a token in a second. But he's studying this mechanism, and he's he's starting to take notes as he's kind of pacing about this thing. Where do you guys want to go? How do you want to approach this?
With caution and confidence in spades. I don't know.
Where's the ruckus coming from in response, like the biggest fight?
Sia would be able to determine that it is likely a floor down.
Go down.
All right, well, let's head back to the elevator and let's see if Obadiah's got that thing working or not.
Okay.
All right.
Moving on back up.
Oh, I'll move
Sorry.
myself.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. I was I had to
Gracious.
move somebody else in the last
Excuse
party.
you.
goodness gracious
Listen,
me.
I'm trying
I want to be on
helpful.
the
The
inside of
audacity.
the hallway. Thank you very much.
Obadiah sees you guys approach and goes, "It's most interesting. It's most interesting. I believe that this is not just an elevator. I think what we're looking at here is some kind of flying ship, currently being used as an elevator."
Oh,
Huh? Like,
well,
what do you mean?
like one of them whirligigs that flies around.
You ever, oh, geez.
Like the whales we don't mention very often?
Yeah, like the whales we don't mention very often, but from an arcane nature.
Is it made of whalebone? That'd be cool.
I don't think it is.
In a whale.
Is it meant for hunting
Actually-
the whales that we don't mention all that often?
And he's gonna start-
Casual.
he's gonna
Insert
start,
word
like,
building.
opening things and start moving stuff around. And he goes, "Gene, you're a fucking genius.
Well, I know it, but
I need you to
Glad
find
to-
me some flying whale bones."
well, that
Well, they're in the
maybe.
sky
They're
usually.
cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do we have whale graveyards like mammoths? Do we have mammoths? Did we have mammoths?
What a man.
What do we have here?
Has anyone else seen the
we have
Lion King?
encountered the occasional dinosaur.
I guess it was an elephant graveyard, not mammoth. Same difference.
Hmm.
One's fuzzy.
He reaches into this kind of cylindrical compartment and comes out checking the dust on his hands, and he goes, "There would be a stock around here somewhere of these whale bones."
Probably a floor down. I don't. Where would you keep whale bones?
Somewhere,
He kind of sits on the question for a bit. Go ahead.
somewhere where they wouldn't fly away.
This is a good point, I guess.
Well, maybe they have to be magically charged or maybe blooded or something to ignite their floatiness.
Yeah,
Magic krill, perhaps.
Maybe the cost is not worth venturing.
It's a shame we don't mention these things all that often. We might have had more knowledge. Folks.
It's just such a normal thing for us. Why would we? Like, they're always just up there in the sky, flying around every now and then. Spot one. Why comment on it, you know?
like birds.
It's a totally normal thing.
The big ants.
Yeah.
All right. So if these guys are taking the whale bones, that means that they must fall, right, when they die? So if they fall when
Surely.
they die, they capture the bones, they bring them in here. That means the bones, you want to keep bones in a place where it can dry out. So that either means that it's near the sun, you can dry it out in a sunroom of sorts, or you got them in like a furnace area, someplace that's dry and hot. I'd imagine anyway.
Here's another
So-
thing I didn't really think about. These rooms have been here for a long time, and the grafters have been here for a long time, but Lauren hasn't been here for a long time. So we got to find ourselves a grafter and ask them some questions.
Are they in here?
You guys have run into one or two of them.
All right,
Okay,
well, what rooms, what floor haven't we totally cleared?
You haven't
We
cleared
still
any
haven't-
of them.
Low.
Yeah, we just keep on getting that friggin' masked homunculus man keeps on talking to us, luring us away from stuff. So,
What about that hallway to the north? There's a area we hadn't gone down.
yeah, let's go check it out.
All right. party begins moseying northwards.
Before we enter there, I'm going to cast I'm gonna cast a 5th level Conjure Minor Elementals. Please and thank you.
Okay.
I need a circle. Give me a circle.
I'm adding Zelfir as we speak. This is not gonna look a thing like him, and I apologize. But hey, we're doing the maps, baby steps.
All of the icons. Ain't no kitty cat in there.
Not one that I have access to. There's a lot of them that I just refuse to pay for. You know what I mean?
Oh, sure, yeah.
I'm already paying like a monthly big boy number to fucking have all the character creation options and bullshit. So yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep it at that. That's Zelfir. If someone wants to run Sta, that's fine.
I shall run Sta, I guess. I've learned more about playing clerics.
I forgot about that.
I don't play many clerics because they've got a niche use, okay? It's not my fault the niche use happened to be where we're at, okay? That's not on me.
Hey man, we can all playfully flame each other, right?
Yeah, I'm just kidding. We just play in here. We like to have fun here.
Taco didn't come in and just fleece you. Yeah, you see not a warm or hot place. It looks like to be a destroyed bathroom. But the 2 tubs are full. And you can and they're full of what appears to be boiling water. You can see underneath the tub that a couple of these stones that are glowing cherry red and have been carved with runes are underneath.
If only we had somewhere to carry these.
Man, what kind of fabrial work is this?
I don't know if we're allowed to use that word or not.
Legally distinct fabrials. It looks like it, but it isn't.
Where's the spren?
What's in the rock? Don't you know how fabrials work?
Yeah, and as the contents are boiling within, it looks like some poor soul was put in one of them, and slowly died as the water heated up. The other one's empty, seemingly. You can't really make into the froth at all of the boiling water if there's anything in there. And then in the chutes that surely were at one point toilets, there is just it's actually just been like emptied via over time. Everything dried out, and so it's just kind of a gross caking at the bottom.
I'm gonna chill the water using prestidigitation.
It takes a while because you're fighting against something that's actively heating it, but eventually,
Just gonna reach in and grab the rocks and just toss them on the ceramic floor.
Okay.
Really fast.
It hurts. You gotta do that.
Okay.
And then it slowly begins to scorch the tile on the floor. But it's not like
that'll be that's a problem for later. All right. Is there anything in the water?
Well, there was a corpse in one. Are you looking in the one or the one that is supposedly empty?
The supposedly empty one.
Okay, yes. A much smaller corpse. Maybe a halfling of a kind. And it's just been boiled down and left to slowly be nothing but bones. Both corpses.
Huh.
As the stone has been removed, it slowly loses its cherry red, and because it's not near the other one, and both of them slowly begin to cool.
How big are these storms?
Pool ball sized.
Not that big.
Not that big, but you gotta keep them 5 feet away from each other.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd be cool to pick these up and maybe use them for something.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be we're gonna have to like get COVID distance, you know, like social distance, in order to not set each other on fire. So maybe not a great idea.
Make an Arcana check.
Ooh, me?
Yeah.
17.
17. Okay. There's
With
a couple ways
-1, by the way.
you could destroy these things by messing with the runes. It's possible if you had like a lead foil or something like that around it, it would maybe interrupt. There's a lot of D&D canon around like lead boxes disrupting things.
I'm just gonna fiddle with the distance bit and see how close they need to be together before they start warming up again.
5 feet.
5 feet?
Mm-hmm. The average player's reach. The average character's reach. Words, Jeff.
So if like Gene and Yester were standing beside each other, they'd start heating up in our pockets.
Yep.
Gotcha.
That's the tricky bit.
Mm-hmm.
We have a bag of holding.
I believe so.
Yes.
What happens if we
I
put
don't
one
know.
of them in that?
Would you
Gonna
like to
test.
try it?
Yeah.
I don't have the bag, so whoever has it.
Yester
I
has
don't
the
know.
bag.
Okay, yeah, you drop one into it, and then you bring the other one up against it, and it does not light up. It does not get warmer. Good thing.
All right.
Here we go.
Hot rocks.
We can boil anything we want now without even making a fire. So many soups.
I can finally get into chowders.
2 hot rocks. All right. Well.
All right.
All right. In that case, not really all there is in this room. Just a weird boiling chamber for
Well,
flesh.
it's a bathroom, so I mean, I don't know. This is more than we should expect, I guess.
It also,
Okay.
Yeah.
just for consistency, to ease your mind a little bit, enemies came from this direction and fought you last episode.
All right.
So you did already kind of clear the encounter, and now you're just kind of looting.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's move down the hallway then.
Okay.
I really don't like that pan and move are on different functions. That's
I agree.
really poor design. Let me left click and right click, you know what I mean? I got 2 buttons.
Rose, it look away.
I should just zoom out. That's what I should do. Big brain.
Oh.
I'm gonna do this right here. Oh, now it does work. What? Okay, never mind. I rescind. You can still pan with select.
Oh,
It wasn't doing it, and now it is.
weird. Because I've also noticed that limitation. All right, yeah, you've got 5 doorways. The one, as you can see, closest to you on the south is inward a bit.
Yester's going to approach, and he's going to kick it.
You're gonna kick it.
I'm gonna bust it open.
All right, roll a athletics.
Thought it was like already kind of open. It's a 5.
You go. and you kind of are pushed back a little bit. Make a dex save as the trap is activated.
Pesky moonrock doors.
That is going to be a 25 on the dex save.
Ooh, nice. Excellent. There is a faint noise.
What was that?
There was, I believe, a dot. Can I check for traps, sir?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to make a sleight of hand check with advantage because I have proficiency in the tools and proficiency in the check, therefore giving me this. That is going to be a 26.
26?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can see the couple of, you can just make out the dim glow by the latch of the rune on the door and the rune on the door frame. And when you kicked it, it rattled that, activating the trap.
Is the rune still there?
Mm-hmm.
Is this something that I could disrupt using my thieves' tools, or would I have to dispel this?
Go for, you can try and make a kit check. And I believe you have your proficiency.
23.
23, yeah. You get up in there with your tools, and once you kind of start moving things around, scratching away a bit and stuff like that, the glow fades, and now it is simply a locked door.
I'm now going to pick the lock.
Okay.
Alrighty, that is a 20 dirty.
Dirty 20, very good. Yeah, you and opens up a little bit, and you hear someone go,
Who's there?
"Oh, please!"
What am I looking at right now?
What did we just interrupt there? What are we...
What's happening?
You find a Tortle, and she looks rough. She is not in a state where she can easily get up. This is clearly a prison. This is a cell block of a kind, made shift into a cell block. You can see that someone has drilled a anchor into her shell and chained that to the wall.
Hey, all right. Sorry. We just
Sorry. Anyway, bye.
we're what would we like to call burglars?
I
You wanna
don't
get
know
out?
if I'm comfortable
Yes,
with
please.
the word burglar. I don't.
These people
I don't
are
re-
insane. These people are
Yeah.
insane.
No, the vampires. We're killing them. Don't worry. Yes, there's gonna. Is it chained? And is there a way I can undo it? Is there like
You can
something to
definitely
unlatch?
unscrew the anchor that's been.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Okay, she kind of puts up a tough front, and eventually you manage to get it out of there. And you have to help her up a little bit, but once she's heavy, she got the whole turtle thing going on. But once she's up, she kind of, thank you.
All
You
right.
will be well paid for your help of rescuing me.
Well paid. Who are you?
Why don't we get to that once we're out of here?
All right. We have to. All right. Well, we're gonna probably be unlocking all of this, so give us a moment, please. I need to do a lot of bullshit to open these doors.
Okay. You find that this was the only one trapped, as this was the only one set in to that kind of mid hallway. Let me see if I can get a total. Ah, I can. Yay. Oh no, where did Zephyr go? Is Zephyr still up here? Zephyr, no!
Come back.
I'll bring him down.
Okay.
We could definitely double our have him also unlock locks. I'm sure he's good at that.
Sure, yeah.
Zelf-
Like
Weird.
Rogie, right?
Yeah. He's bardy, but he's got some.
Ah,
He's a
okay.
Whispers Bard, so
Yeah.
he
He did sneaky stuff.
help me
all I
unlock these
remember.
doors.
You got it. He's also going to burn his last bardic inspiration while I'm thinking about it, and give it to Offbeat.
I will give him one too, so we can do this quicker.
I like it. It's a D10 when you choose to use it. All right, let's get a tools kit check on the various doors.
Okay.
He's gonna go to this one.
That is a dirty 20 for one of them.
That pops open. Zelfir gets this one as well.
That is in a 16. I will use my D10 now, actually. It only lasts 10 minutes anyway. That is now an 18 on the other door.
Okay.
And one more door. There's a 27.
Nice.
The last door.
Excellent. Trying to navigate the damn. There we go.
I'll
Heap. Happy.
clear
Hop.
this one as he's like going.
Heap, 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 heap.
You know.
And then I grab you. Sorry. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, man. Oh, God. I have to go take some more cold medicine. Alright.
Bless you.
Other rooms are empty aside from this last one. There is someone who has been alerted by the presence of the party and has flipped the bed up and is peeking out from over the barricade he's made. And you can't really see too much of him. You do note. I'm so sorry. Oh man, that hurts. You do note that he is likely one of the grafters. You can see another set of eyes up on the temples.
Mm-hmm. All right there. We don't need a fight. Because I'll tell you one thing, you will die. It'll be swift, and I will not care. So, how about let's make each other useful for each other? And you come on out from that bed, I will put my gun away.
Roll persuasion. Zelfir leans over to Sia and Jean and goes, I could suddenly cast
26.
Zone of Truth. Could be useful. But he might react negatively once he realizes it has been cast upon him.
I will save that for later, probably. 26 on the persuasion.
You see him, you hear something clatter, and a foot slides out a shotgun. And the hands kind of come up.
That's a smart man who values his life. Not many of you left. All right, here's how this is gonna work. I see you were in prison. Do you like these luring cultists all that much?
I am the only one who wouldn't eat their damn moon coral.
And that's because you're a smart man who values his life. We can work with this. Now, I'm not one to use... We've cavorted with gangs of the sorts before. We're usually people who try to stay on the straight and narrow things, but as long as our interests align, I see no harm in us making a brief allyship.
Are you suggesting that we kind of walk alongside and then once we're maybe above ground, we kind of go our separate ways?
I'm suggesting that that if you can lead us around here and help get us to our destinations, we can maybe just let the fact that you're a grafter slide. You wander away, and then just be sure you don't ever see us again.
I think that's the best offer I'm gonna get.
I think it is too, and I think it's very generous.
You note that he was imprisoned in relative comfort. And
Who
a
had
person
a
on the-
shotgun.
Yeah, and the person
Which
on
is
the
strange.
other end of this prison had an anchor screwed into their back.
So, at the very least,
So,
so
sorry.
yeah, you will go. Where are we in relative to the blood elemental? That's what we're after here.
I think we're almost on top of it. Maybe a little bit to the left.
Can
Maybe
you
a
take
bit
us
to
to
the
it?
maybe a bit westward. Yeah, I can do that. We're gonna need some whale bones.
Whalebone stash.
We can
Those
find
sky
them up on
whales.
the first floor.
First floor. The elevator's not responding to us anymore. How do we fix that?
He's racking his brain.
There's a head in it. Should we slap it around a bit? Could you talk to it?
I can try talking to it. Yeah.
All right.
Does it know?
Everybody-
Do you know what the fighting is here? Like we're
They're having a real hard time with that elemental. We were supposed to have it in the bag days ago.
It's worn out. But it means your men there are also worn out.
Listen, I stole horses. And he's gonna step out from behind the mattress, and he's been changed a bit. He looks like in his case, it looks like they cut him open and added a bunch more muscles like underneath, and so he looks bipedal, but anatomically, like the musculature looks all wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And he ripples in a way that just feels unnatural when he moves. Tall man, with a beard that's kind of like mine, but it's longer and kind of braided together, like the people in Skyrim that did the shouts.
The people in the Skyrim that did all that screaming.
You know what I'm talking about? Sorry.
gray robes or
Is that a deep
whatever.
cut these days? Yeah, the gray robes or whatever.
Nah, Skyrim gets released every 2 years. People know it.
Hail hydrate.
So, lead the way, sir. What should I call you?
You can call me Gander.
All right, Gander, lead the way. Everybody, this guy here, this grafter here, is going to be our accomplice. And that means that when he gets up to the top, we let him go for his good behavior. And we do not turn him in, and we do not shoot him in the back.
I would like to run a history check to see if I know him from wanted posters.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'll also do that.
Okay.
To the two bounty hunters, do not destroy this.
We're running your file.
13.
Hang on.
13.
We're running your prints on the database.
18.
13 and 18. Okay.
Running through the mind palace.
13 doesn't pull up anything. And 18 does land on a bit of information. He not only was a bit of a higher rank than he's letting on within the grafters, but there was a scandal long ago that involved blackmail, and that was his forte. That was something that various people were able to determine that Gander over here may have had a hand in.
Yeah, well, I won't shoot him. I can't recall him directly, so.
All right. And Sika. See you.
I will hit him with the frickin'.
Roll intimidation.
Oh, heck yeah. I can math 22.
22. Okay. He kind of does not keep eyes with you after that. It's just.
Do not recognize me and remember what I did.
Yeah.
I will keep this deal with you.
Oops, sorry. Can you get a little more volume?
I will keep this deal with you if you do your best to get on the straight and narrow. Now, when you're with us, and when you go your other way.
I can do that. Roll insight.
$14.
He seems in over his head in the extreme, and you can tell that he was fine with the mundane stuff, which was like blackmail, horse thief, but now we got vampires running around and all this nonsense, and he looks like he very much wants out.
All right.
All right. Party heads up to the elevator. That's yesterday. Boy. Oh, come on now. I gotta get better at this. All right. Gander. He's gonna go up and he's gonna make a history check, and he's gonna try to mimic. Wow, dirty 20. Okay. He goes up and just starts mimicking things he's heard them say at it in Abyssal, and it's a little embarrassing. It's a little like, really, and then about 30 seconds in, it looks up at him. And he goes, yes! All right. Up. And the party is transported to the opening area on the first floor.
For future reference, you can box select.
Oh!
How can you box select?
Like click and
Yeah,
drag?
you just-
Oh, yeah, look at
click
that.
and drag.
Okay.
Gotcha.
It doesn't seem to work for the circles, but it works.
Okay.
That's nice.
For the rest of us.
That's very nice.
Yeah. Man, we had some combat here in this corner. Look at all them circles.
All right, he comes up and he gestures to the double doors to the south that the party has not gone through. But you do note. Well, let's see everyone's passive. Trash passive.
Not me.
All right. Sia, you're keeping an eye on Gander. Go ahead and make a insight check. The Tortle is also like looking out to the exit there.
13.
13. Okay. Yeah, he's looking at the exit, which is right where you guys are. And he's doing the math and realizing he probably can't get away. But he's thinking about it.
All right. Obadiah, Tortle, you are welcome to leave, and I suggest that you do. This is about to get real messy. Obadiah, you keep her safe. If you can, make your way back to your little alcove and perhaps do some medical on that shell if possible. Gander, your work ain't finished. You're gonna help get us those whale bones, you're gonna get us the blood elemental, and then you are welcome to have your pithy freedom. Is that understood?
I reckon.
That's a smart man. I like it when the people we work with value their lives. It's so smart.
He literally goes, "That's what I've been saying." Because these insane people he's been working with. He does, he kind of, Obadiah goes, "Man, I'm gonna need to take you away from this place. It's gonna be a little bumpy." Kind of lifts her up with surprising strength because of the Iron Man suit, and turns and does a single, like, you know, head nod to the party before tromping out into the sun.
All right. That's fixed.
All right, let's take our break now before we go into this next bit of the dungeons. Chat will be right back.
Something smells like combat.
And we're back, gang. I'm gonna be so real with you. I'm in a fair bit of pain, and I'm so sorry for Madaloon and everyone who raided in while we were on break. We are gonna call it early, but we are gonna raid out into another D&D stream, so don't worry. And we'll be right back at it on Saturday, and we'll be right back at it on Thursday, and of course Tuesday we'll have more Terraform as well. The gang is doing the, hey, you're pushing through it, but you don't have to push through it. You're in good pain. You need to take care of myself. And I'm gonna listen to them because they have my best interest in mind.
Or I'll kill you.
They have my worst interest in mind, but the best route. Oh wait, no, the best interest in mind, but the worst route. We are gonna do a raid. But real quick, thank you all for being here. It means the world to me. Love you guys. To address the Jake thing, Jake recently got a new job. It's a great job. He's having a blast, but it does conflict with the schedule to the point where he had to step away. So there's no bad blood. There's no bad vibes or anything like that. He did just have to step away, and
he had to get his money up instead of his funny up.
And we cherish the many years that we've had the blessing to have him at the table. I think that's a good segue if you want to see more content that we've done already. Speaking of the years and years that we've had these players with us, you can head over to the YouTube. Jake can head over to the YouTube, and you can find many campaigns and various phenomenal people that have come along the journey. And you can head over to the Discord as well, and join our community through there. There's a Patreon. I've already plugged the sponsor, Modern Artifice, 10% of the Longshot code. And I think that's it for me. Let me throw it over to Jared Gouf.
I don't know if I'll ever get used to that. Yeah, I mean, we just shot some dudes. We found a herded turtle, and peer pressured a gangster into helping us out. But yeah, I mean, we didn't really. That's all the outro I got. Shot some dudes. Offbeat.
What up? My name is Offbeat Outlaw. You can find me on YouTube and TikTok under those exact same names. Do you want to see my build? I made a video on it. It can do 2,000 damage at level 20. Don't tell Fev. But the
Terrifying.
I sent you the video first.
No, but, I'm just
also find me on Twitch. I make builds live. I review builds. I also play lots of League of Legends recently because I think it's all a psyop. I think League of Legends players have been having fun the whole time, and they just didn't want more people playing the game because they're evil. But
they are that.
They are evil.
That's as a former League player. I was a support in top main. So
that's crazy.
It was some of the less problematic.
You weren't
people.
evil.
Yeah,
the people who are evil are mid laners. That's what I've learned.
They're mid laners, Offbeat.
Like me, I too am evil. Last night I emoted on somebody before I ulted and killed him.
At least you're not
I can see why you're having a good time. I think that's the correct way to play League.
But Yeah, that's me. I played Yes for the Master Hawthorne. I believe that the correct term is we illegally coerced a criminal into working with the feds. Thank God we don't even have the police yet. So
I am the Fed now. So
we don't even have people to like investigate us.
So,
Passing it to Sia.
Hi, I'm LunaWolfSpirit. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram. And I play Seek as Storm player. I did 4 damage tonight. We good. Good on the perception and insight though. You know what? That counts for something. So
Amazing.
that's me.
Okay, gang, we're gonna go raid Vexwild actually, who is doing some Legos. It is a phenomenal vibe. I can't shout their praises enough. Go enjoy Vexwild. Good bean. Tell him hi for me. Go show him some love. Good soup all around. And I will see you for Bayonet on Saturday.